Almost 200 grand. An Albuquerque hairdresser is getting bigger tips than any hairdresser the world has ever seen.
But there's a problem. Her customers are giving her those tips by accident, and those accidents have led to a maze of problems. News 13's Gabrielle Burkhart shows you what happened on special assignment.
Inside a modest shopping mall in northwest Albuquerque. Longtime hairdresser Dawn Warnack is making a modest living.
I like that.
Giving customers a new look with cuts, colors, and style.
Sometimes it's feast or famine. I did raise 3 kids on doing this profession, but you have to work hard and you have to have a lot of clients. And you have to love it.
She's made a name for herself over the last 18 years in Albuquerque, building up a clientele along the way.
She's great.
It allows you to be creative. It allows you to be social.
But despite her skills, it surprised everyone when Warnack received the biggest tip she'd ever seen last August.
I'm good, but I'm not that good.
A client swiped her credit card, chose a tip amount, and signed for the total.
And she leaves me like a $3 tip, and it turned into $3,000.
Warnack immediately called PayHub, the company that runs the app she uses for mobile credit card payments. She says a representative told her how to process a refund before the transaction finalized. Crisis averted. Then another client came in.
I said, let's just see if it happens to you. I was just joking. And sure enough, she gave me a $25 tip, and when it went to finalize, it said $25,000. So she panicked, I panicked.
She immediately refunded the mistaken tip through the app and notified PayHub once again about the glitch. Days later, Warnack gave highlights and a haircut to a longtime customer, Sandra Sanchez.
I've been coming to Dawn for at least 10, 15 years.
Sanchez doesn't want to show her face, but agreed to tell us what happened. She swiped her credit card with Warnack's PayHub app, then chose a tip amount for the $80 service.
I selected 20%, the button, and went ahead, signed my name with my fingertip. It was not doubled or anything like that.
Long after she left the salon, Sanchez woke up to a mobile alert from her bank at 4 a.m.
Insufficient funds does definitely make your heart stop for a minute.
Her money was gone. Sanchez figured she was a victim of ID theft. Then she saw her hairdresser's name on the charge.
So your $16 tip became $160,000?
Yes.
To be exact, a tip for $160,580.25 actually went through. She says her bank told her once the original purchase was approved, the tip was automatically greenlit.
People trust you that when you do their hair, they trust you with their hair, and then they trust you with their money.
Warnack immediately refunded the massive tip and worked with her customer's bank to fix the problem.
When they give you a tip, that's out of gratitude. It's not expected. So then something like that takes advantage of their, gratitude, and it makes me uncomfortable. I don't want people to think that I was the one putting the money in.
But her problems weren't over. Warnack received a bill from PayHub for their cut of all those transaction fees, nearly $3,000. That's more than she normally makes in a month.
What's the whole point of having a refund button if you're going to get penalized for using it? If you go to the grocery store and refund something or give something back, it's done. You don't have people coming back to you saying you owe fees on something that you returned or on money that you returned.
To make matters worse, the IRS is now involved. The $160,000 she never made showed up on her 1099 as income for the month of August.
The whole thing is wrong. I can't be the only person this has happened to.
We found out she's not the only one.
This is Gabrielle Burkhart.
We called PayHub.
Please hold for the next available agent.
Customer service told us to email Central Payment Systems, which processes payments for the Texas-based company. They directed us to SignaPay, PayHub's parent company. SignaPay's VP of Business Development told us over the phone it appears there was a system-wide error last August and September. People around the country were accidentally leaving outlandish tips at businesses that use PayHub. But SignaPay assured us the glitch is now fixed. So why is Warnack being charged thousands in transaction fees for PayHub's problem?
And they still now won't return my phone calls or return my emails.
After News 13 started asking questions, she got a call yesterday saying the issue will be resolved. Warnack has now abandoned PayHub and gone with a different app.
Nice, I like that.
Her customers aren't holding it against her, although some of them have gone back to writing her old-fashioned checks. And Sanchez is now keeping a closer eye on emailed receipts.
It does make me realize that there's more than just yourself and the merchant that might be involved.
Warnack's biggest tip is one for the books. The tip that almost broke the bank didn't break a hairdresser's bond with her clients. On special assignment, Gabrielle Burkhart, KRQE News 13.
Warnack is still working with the IRS to fix her tax mess. The client that left that $160,000 tip says she's thankful she had mobile alerts set up from her bank, or she might not have caught that mistake soon enough.